Y'all, I almost lost it there. I got a new desk and it's sleek. And this shit, like, I opened the drawer and I was like, oh shit, I'm about to lose it and fucking slip off the chair. I shouldn't have cursed this early either. I'm thinking I'm on TashaKLive.com. Happy New Year! How are you guys doing? Oh my gosh, this is our first live show of the year. Like, many blessings, many vibes, anything that you planted. I hope that you get it all, you receive it all. I hope that if you're calling for your body to be healed, that it be healed. If you're asking for more money, that it be granted. If you need a new man, trying to get rid of the old man, you get that too, or vice versa. Whoever you with, woman, I hope that everything that you wanted, you get this year, okay? So you still gotta work. Just a little bit hard for it, just a little bit hard. But Happy New Year, winos, how y'all doing? Listen, so couple of announcements. I got a major announcement at the end of the film. Why am I saying at the end of the film? At the end of the show, I'm getting ready for a film I'm shooting this weekend, so my mind is on learning the lines. So that's why I'm like, film. I'm shooting a movie. Okay, now, big announcement at the end of the show. Big announcement at the end of the show. Big announcement at the end of the show. If you was on our New Year's Eve live, shout out. It was thick. It was lit. It was the block party of the century, okay, on TashaKLive.com. Shout out to y'all that bought the episode for $4.99, just in case y'all don't want to subscribe for the $12, okay? But if you were on that show, you know what I'm going to announce, but don't tell anybody. It's none of their business. We'll wait until the end, and then we'll let them know what's up, okay? So, real quick, before we get into Papoose and Remy, let me look at the list. Lala dragging her baby daddy. Fat Joe giving us advice on cheating. Keke Palmer and Anderson .Paak dragging the BET Awards, just BET as a whole. Kash doll and more, okay? And then, of course, coming up on the second show, hold on for a second, we got an extensive, I wish I could do this show over here because it deserves to be on YouTube, but unfortunately, they will demonetize it, hide the video, shadow ban it, but it is involving Donnie McClurkin's lawsuit, okay? Also, in conjunction with Tyler Perry's lawsuit, okay? And then we got, who else we gonna be talking about up over there, Jasmine, on TashaKLive.com, huh? And Shannon Sharp, all right? Trigger warning, all of that will take place on TashaKLive.com right after this show. You guys know how we do it. You just head on over to the website and you subscribe from there. We'll also have the rent option for available as well for $4.99 to catch that show in case you don't want to see the whole thing, but all I'm gonna tell you is that you're going to throw up. Okay, it's just that thick. Now, real quick, you guys know that we only run ads in the beginning, one in the middle, and then the rest on the end. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and give our ad partners y'all's attention, and then after the break, we're gonna go ahead and get started with this wine. This New Year wine, New Year, new me, baby. Let's go.
Stressed out about anything, including debt. There's so many other detriments to our lives, our health, our family, our friends, all can see it on us. And then when you become debt-free, you can start focusing on things that truly make you happy. It really is true happiness. I've had many individuals make up with family members after going through bankruptcy because they don't have the stress. It really changes your mindset and it allows you to have the freedom, the mental freedom to take care of what's really important. And I certainly recommend it for everybody because, as we all know, life is too short.
Okay.
Tasha K. God is amazing, man.
Listen, you have been everywhere talking. What do you call yourself? The Kevin Samuels for the stud?
Yeah, they call me the #1 stud in the world. Yeah. I went through a lot to be myself.
Like what?
A lot. The world hates studs, Tasha. The world hates studs.
I ain't never
Ain't no
heard
sense
that
wearing my ass. Niggas, the world hates studs. That's why they always trying to sexualize. They always think everything got something to do with you.
I've seen studs, but I've seen studs that have been with men before.
They ain't studs.
You finna piss them off.
If you gave some, you ain't no stud. I told y'all a long time ago, shit, to be a stud, you gotta be a virgin.
You said that you wanted to talk about Masika. Why you wanted to discuss Masika?
Oh my God, just in general. You make just look bad. You po. What camera I need to look at?
This one.
You po ho. Go sit your po ass down. You brought your po ass to Houston to your husband's funeral, trying to fight other over.
Listen up, active duty members as well as veterans. Miss Kanisha Hayes from Jacksonville, Florida, works for Florida Gateway Realty, and she can help you own a brand new construction home in Jacksonville as well as the surrounding areas. Now, all you gotta do is hit up Miss Kanisha Hayes with Florida Gateway Realty to see if you qualify for up to $2,000 in realtor rebate credit for a brand new construction home. And get this, with a VA loan, you may qualify for $0 down. That means nothing, nada at the table. And when you combine that, you can cover things like appraisal, binder money, as well as inspections with the rebate money. And of course, it's all depending on lender guidelines, but she gonna make sure she can get the most for you. So if you're in the Jacksonville area or surrounding areas that's near Jacksonville, hit up Kanisha Hay right after this video at kanishahay.com/veterans. All right, we're back. Shout out to TikTok, shout out to Beagle, shout out to Eggs. Yeah, baby, we live everywhere, because the winos is worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I did want to take a moment. I see y'all in the chat throwing up them wine glasses. I'm going to need you to really, right now. I don't know why this piece of hair is messing with me, Jasmine. It's like right there. You know what I'm saying? It's like I need to take the wave brush like Joe Torre from Poetic Justice and just be brushing my hair like, you know what I'm saying? What you talking about, folk? What you talking about? All right, so listen. I need y'all. It is the beginning of the year. And I told you, when you want something, you can get it. And I have proof here. The reason I have proof is because one of our winos just recently celebrated her birthday. She won't tell us her age, but that's okay. That's all right. We don't need to know all that, okay? But she's been a day one wino. And I want to tell you something about this day one wino. Not only did she just celebrate her birthday, unfortunately, we were, occupied on other platforms, fighting for our dear life. Bitch, I'm over there protective. Who you call her ugly? What? Oh. Anyway, y'all, I'm sorry. Back to what I was saying. What was I saying, Jasmine? That's right. I got it. That's why she there, y'all. That's why she there. That's why Jasmine there. Shout out to Jazzy Fizzle Productions of my nizzle. But the reason I know this wino, and I know the reason y'all gonna get exactly what it is y'all are destined to get is because she did. Her name is Lisa Crockett. She's a day one wino, and yes, your baby hit us up to say that you nosy. She said you love all the wine, but she also said that Miss Crockett beat breast cancer last year. Yes, she did. She said that, I don't know if it's her mama, I don't know who it is, I don't know who this is. It looked like your daughter, and y'all was at my show. This at my show, ain't it? Yeah, I recognize the background. This was at my comedy show. I know my places, but I need y'all to make some noise, okay? For Miss Crockett, wish her a happy birthday and wish her some major love and prayers for telling cancer F you. That's how we do it, okay? Congratulations, baby. Happy birthday. What a way to bring in the new year, new you, new body. Okay? And you ain't even have to have surgery out here like some folk. Moving on. All right. Let me put up this strapless bra. It's getting a little too loose because I'm losing weight, as you can see. Yeah, absolutely. I had some fat dissolving injections under my chin, because I was starting to get that, that 40 plus chin, that menopausal chin. It don't go nowhere. And then when you get salt retention and stuff, it just sits there. So I had it like punctured out. You know what I'm saying? It just hit the shots, boom, and how it look. This ain't even 6 weeks yet. It ain't even 6 weeks. But I'll keep y'all updated. I'm gonna let y'all know on my third channel what it was about and what it entailed. Okay, and if y'all want to get some, y'all can get some too. You know I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you. But it ain't no surgery. It's just a shot. Boom. Just a shot. Boom. It ain't no GLP. None of that. Okay. Now, let's go and get into it. Y'all, it's White Wine Wednesday. And we got some white wine to celebrate. I wish I could drink, but I'm getting ready for our fast that we're doing on February 1st. I don't want to be going through crack withdrawals like the rest of y'all, weed withdrawals and wine withdrawals, so I'm starting mine early. So when we start on February 1st, I'm clean to go. Ain't gonna be no night sweats for me. Now, y'all remember the white girl that slept with like 100 people? Was it one day? One day. She was the one that I feel started all this. And then Bonnie Bella came behind and was like, I'm doing 1,000. And then they doing 10,000. And now Bonnie Bella locked up over there in Indonesia, Bali and stuff like that for, exercising public ornography. We can't say the right ornography or AI or. Don't be trying to put no P in front of my word. Listen. But for her, this was the first person we had reported on doing this. Because, they always try to put us out there like we the ones sucking and getting calmed on and all that mess there. Like, because we got them Sukianas and Sexy Reds out there that be parading it. But this is on a whole nother level. I mean, she was just clearer with 100 men's sperm all over her body. And then when she was done, remember I showed her the video and she was crying. She was like, oh my God, like, I can't believe what I did. I feel like something's missing. Like, I feel like I've committed wrong. And so, needless to say, Mrs. What's her name again, Jay? Who? Lily Phillips. This is not Bonnie Bella. Lily Phillips. She was the original one to do this. Homegirl done went and got baptized. Not down there at Donnie McClarkin Church, but she done went and got baptized. Y'all take a look at her getting baptized. Look at this. Oh. Look at it. Look at it. Y'all hit the wine glass. We're doing communion for this. I can't wait to celebrate Sukiana. Or Sexy Red. Who else out there hoeing? I can't wait to do it. White Wine Wednesday, we got to celebrate this. She letting all that go. She is a new woman. She is a virgin. She is pure now. Jesus done came in and saved her life. She was sitting in the church. And when you sitting in the black church and you in the back and you was out doing God knows what last night. Hitting the blunt in the club, cussing folks out, road rage, all type of stuff, cussing out your kids. You know what I'm saying? And then the preacher say up front, if you came in here today with a lot on your mind and you got a calling that Jesus wants you to dedicate your life to him, I'm gonna need you to come down the aisle. And then she got up and went. I used to get up and go every Sunday because I felt like it was just too much I was into and doing that. I just felt like I needed to be dedicating my life to Jesus just every Sunday. And it didn't work. It didn't work, but at least I did it. But y'all make some noise for this little girl. I'm actually proud of her. No hate over here. You know what I'm saying? Because for those of y'all that think, well, not y'all, it's not y'all, but those that they do watch the show, but they know every single show. But for the people that seem to think that we don't cover white wine news, who said that? We got a whole show dedicated to the South Tea. Are you crazy? Anyway, we'll see how long this gonna last, though. We'll see how long this gonna last, because getting saved and getting baptized, it's like trying to give up crack or heroin. You may have a little hit every now and then. But okay, moving on. So Kiki Palmer and Anderson .Paak, If You Care, I guess did a little podcast show together. And they threw, let me try to put this from a a very graceful perspective, okay? Times is hard, okay, for these celebrities. That's why they're doing podcasts now. That's why they all got YouTube shows. Hello, welcome. Have a seat. Jesus called you down here to save your life. So here's the thing. So Anderson .Paak, a lot of them are becoming streamers now. It's like, it's the only way to go because a lot of streaming companies now don't pay them like how record labels used to pay them. And then, you know, with the economy and things going on, nobody is really out here trying to tour. I mean, unless people are buying tickets that are, you know, $50 to $80, you know what I'm saying, in price. Nobody's trying to spend a lot of money. Everybody's holding on. They tight, you know what I'm saying? And so I get it. And, you know, they got a little upset when the BET Awards and the Soul Train Awards was canceled because normally those are big events in our industry. Huge, okay? We couldn't wait for them award shows to come on and we watched their performances and things like that. I was trying to figure out what she was going to be doing there. But I guess maybe she wanted to host, okay? But neither here nor there. You know, a lot of artists are upset and they feel like the industry is dying and not being protected. And it is. It's dying and it's not being protected mainly by our own people. And that's a crying shame for me to say. But when I saw them kind of throw a little shade, you know, at BT and, you know, Soul Train Awards. Do you have the clip, Jasmine? Okay, go ahead. Roll the clip real quick.
They canceled the BET Hip Hop Awards and Soul Train. Yeah. Somebody told me they knew it was gonna be over when they hosted it in my backyard.
That's insane. The budget cuts is insane.
And I thought to myself that they was trying to make that creative, but that was a budget cut. Because why is it in my backyard? Okay. Anyway.
So I knew it was over when Sukiyana showed up at the award show performing from the seat. They couldn't even afford for her to plug her mic in on stage. When Sukiyana and T.S. Madison, all these people that are not a part of Black culture, I don't give a damn what y'all say. This is not Black legacy. This is not Black culture. Black culture is who we celebrate, who we want to emulate. Who emulated T.S. Man? Who's emulating Sukiyana? Who's emulating Sexy Red? Who? I'll wait. Who? So of course, we don't want our children watching this, so we don't. Of course, we probably would watch it if they were streaming it on YouTube, but they refused. They were still doing deals with cable. That's a whole nother conversation there. But nobody's trying to emulate. Nobody's running down to see what new song Suki got or Sexy Red got. Like, no, nobody is doing that at all. And unfortunately, as I put out last year, the reason, first of all, MTV just shut down. Gone, boom, you're out of here, okay? I knew they were going years ago when I could call them personally and submit a music video and get it played. When they started saying, hey, to the public, don't send them to YouTube, because YouTube, artists was making money off of YouTube. I don't know if y'all remember that. And then when they was making money off of YouTube, Vivo decided to do a deal with YouTube so that they can claim the artist royalties that they made from their YouTube videos, because at the time, artists didn't even know that you could get paid from YouTube. And so they just gave all their royalties over to Vivo, who created them a YouTube channel under their brand. Sort of like when you got like these networks out here like Revolt that's got all these podcasters under their brand, then they give them pennies on the dollar. Not knowing that they can start their own channel like we had and get it popping. But everybody wants to be signed to someone. Everybody wants to be in the room on the same bus so they can feel like they are part of something. They can feel like they are somebody. Look to your neighbor and say, I am somebody. Now, but unfortunately, last year, BET executives, the high executives, remember when I told you this? They got fired, walked out of the building, okay? Kicked out. Why? Because they started doing the same thing that MTV was doing. They started charging independent film creators, okay, as well as TV show creators, sub fees Which means if I'm an executive, if I'm a CEO or a vice president, you want your movie played on BET, not knowing they can run it on YouTube like the Africans is doing and make $200,000, $300,000 a month making their films and using that money that they generate from the films to pay more actors. They don't realize that they can do that because they just want to be a part of something. I was on BET, but BET didn't pay you. They actually took your money, robbed you blind. Just like them girls used to drug and rob back in the club. Listen, all I'm saying is they got escorted out of the offices very quietly because they started to illegally broker, and we can say allegedly just to be technical, illegally broker films and TV shows to independent filmmakers, all because they just wanted to be a part of BET. When they found out about that and the lawsuits got filed, they had to fire everybody. So they had no budget, they had no team, they had nobody, and they have to restructure this whole thing because BET has been losing money for years. They should have gave it to Tyler Perry. He would have had all the homosexual activity all up over BET. More and more consumable. It would have been like BET #Atlanta. They would have I'm telling you, it would have been the first homosexual network. Did I say that out loud? Wouldn't that be dope, though? That's kind of monumental, right? For BET to change over to BET. LGBT. Owned by Tyler Perry. Yeah. But yeah, that's the reason why. They ain't got no money, Kiki. They ain't got no money, Anderson .Paak. And Anderson .Paak, you shouldn't be worried about the money. Ain't you laying up with Mariah Carey? That's a lick, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you and I heard you ain't got no money, sir. This is what I heard. Because y'all be wanting to hear, like, these artists got these phenomenal albums. You see them all over TV. But he ain't been on a tour in a long time. Matter of fact, I heard personally, you probably have heard this too, because this ain't no new wine, that the reason they broke up, Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars, and the reason why you don't see Bruno Mars no more, a mega once star, is because of gambling habits. Everybody got a gambling habit. They take their little cash, go try to flip it, and that's how they're robbing Peter to pay Paul around here. And then they get so indebted, then you see them on YouTube with Kiki complaining about BT having an award show in her backyard with the dog. Say that again? He finally finished his album. He in debt. He owed the casinos. Jasmine just said Bruno Mars just finally announced the album after 10 years. Okay, cool. That's going to MGM grant the casinos because they need their money. So he had to go sing. Matter of fact, didn't he sign a deal with them? To do a residency there? You remember how they did Elvis Presley? It made Elvis Presley do them same shows until he died. They just kept indebting him. That's going to be Bruno Mars up there. For real, watch. You're going to be like, Tasha, when you going up there, they got Bruno Mars Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. He get 2 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. He got a bonus show on Tuesday. Friday. Same song, same set, same every damn thing, okay? Absolutely. Yeah. That man was a mega star. Mecca. But yeah, Kiki, I'm sorry. And Anderson .Paak, I'm not apologizing to you because you done hit a lick. You done came up, okay? If I was him, I would have went on over to Tyler Perry. Didn't Mariah Carey's other ex went to Tyler Perry? Brian Tonka? Brian Tonka is not Tyler Perry's baby boy. You next. He next. Moving on. Let me see what y'all talking about in the show real quick, because I got a bone to pick with y'all. I sure do. I'm gonna bone the people with y'all, because y'all always on me here, not y'all, because y'all be knowing what's going on. But every time I put out some wine, y'all be like, Tasha, that's not true. Tasha, why you ain't in? Tasha, I love you, but why you lay off my girl? Leave my girl alone, Tasha. That's all y'all be doing, but y'all steady be sipping that wine up over here. Can't help yourself. But listen, welcome. You know we don't block nobody. Come on in and come on out as you will, okay? So remember when I said that Kash Doll was single, bought that man a $300,000 truck. I hope she took it back. she took it back. Hope she took it back. Single. Only reason she was outside with this man, they look good together. I wasn't hating, but she was unhealed too soon. You got a man you had 2 kids with. Ain't this man short with a jerry curl with wide hips like Mendices? The baby daddy is short, jerry curl, wide hips like Mendices, and he light skinned. Oh my God, he looked like a stud. Listen to me. But them pretty boys know how, I mean, he probably came waist length to her and was easy to just put his head down there. You know, his jerry curl made her probably even wet because all that oils and shit he had in his head. All I'm saying is I told you she was single. I told you that this wasn't gonna last. I told you when she had broke up with him publicly and said she was single was because he had tried to check the love of her life. Oh, and he got a woman named Tracy. Yeah. He had no business checking her baby daddy, the love of her life, the one she was supposed to marry, the one that cheated on her. And you were supposed to be the upgrade. You were supposed to be the one that K. Michelle sang about, we need another one to get over the other one. Yeah, y'all remember that? Yeah, that's what you were supposed to be. But y'all started dressing alike. You fell in love. But as soon as you said the wrong thing, the love of her life, she was gone. Came out here and embarrassed you. The contract is up. I gotta get used to this new dead. I can't move, Jasmine. I'm trapped. Damn. All right. But I told you she was single. And y'all said I was lying. Oh, they're hating. They're still together. They just don't want their relationship all over social media. She announced it all over social media. So why is it taking her this long to announce that she's single? Why? For the new 2026? Because she want a new one? No champagne, no sex, I'm celibate. No arguing, no bed eating, no shopping, no posting unless I'm obligated. No going out, I'm spending money only a little bit, and no hookah either. And no traveling unless it's money on the floor starting next Monday. Everybody got their next Monday. It's gonna last till next Monday and it's gonna be over with. Told you she was saying. And y'all said I was lying. Y'all saying, oh, you just don't want to see them make it. No, it was the optics around it. It didn't take a rocket scientist. The way she was arguing with Tracy out here, her baby daddy, about the things that she did, she would throw Zadarius as an innocent casualty into this, and he assumed the male position to be the father figure, but she just didn't want him. He was too big. She liked feminine men. Like feminine men. I hope she took that $300,000 truck back. I would. Cash. I'll go pick it up. Anyway, tell me she just bought a nice Maybach, so she not on some truthful. She did just buy a Maybach, but she said starting next Monday is when she ain't gonna spend no money. Is what she said. Okay. Yeah, she need to be saving because I'm gonna be honest with you, I still don't know a Cash Doll song. Jasmine, do you know a Cash Doll song? Okay, does anybody in the chat know a Cash Doll song? Y'all know a Cash Doll BBL, don't you? Yeah, so because that's all the girls would do is go get BBLs and say they can rap. And y'all said it was talent. Y'all said it was talent, and you wonder why BET and them are having to charge people because don't nobody want the music. I listen to the oldie stations. Somebody said, ice me out. I found Junior. Shaq took Junior. Shaq took Junior and hid Junior in the closet. That is child abuse. I said, this little boy has been through a lot with his mama, and how dare you? How dare you put that boy in the closet like that? They said Cash, 4 commandments, what apparently she ain't following. Nope, not one. Anyway, as I said, Moving on. After the break, we're going to do one commercial break. One commercial break. I got a big announcement for y'all at the end of the show, so you make sure you plant right there. We finna show some people something. After the break, we got Lala dragging her baby daddy, Fat Joe talking cheating, and Papoose and Remy. We just had to add Remy in this because, you know, that's his wife. They're still married. They're broke together. All that and more coming up after the break, plus our announcement. We got a sponsor we need to brag about, which means Bowley raise a glass to. Let's get it. I'll be right back. Let's go. Okay.
Tasha K. God is amazing, man.
Listen, you have been everywhere talking. What do you call yourself? The Kevin Samuels for the stud?
Yeah, they call me the #1 stud in the world. Yeah, I went through a lot to be myself.
Like what?
A lot. The world hates studs, Tasha. The world hates studs.
I ain't never
Ain't no
heard
sense
that
wearing my ass, niggas. The world hates studs. That's why they always trying to sexualize. They always think everything got something to do with you.
I've seen studs, but I've seen studs that have been with men before.
They ain't studs.
You finna piss them off.
If you gave us some, you ain't no stud. I told y'all a long time ago, shit, to be a stud, you gotta be a virgin.
You said that you wanted to talk about Masika. Why you wanted to discuss Masika?
Oh my God, just in general. You make just look bad. You po. What camera I need to look at?
This one.
You po ho. Go sit your po ass down. You brought your po ass to Houston to your husband's funeral, trying to fight other over.
Right, and we're back. Jasmine, is that true? In order to be a true stud, you have to be a virgin?
According to Hellcat, yes.
Okay. So, do studs not like other studs, or do femmes not like other studs that act like they're high and mighty studs? I don't know. The interview was definitely different for me, but you know, we have a vast audience that wants content catered to them, and so we're going to do. We got a DEI program for that. Okay, and so I'm gonna stop calling them the LGBTQ and just call them our DEI program, content news. Okay, so yeah, winos. All right. Listen, don't forget we got an announcement to make, and after this, we're heading over to TashaKLive.com for our Donnie McClurkin Explosivity show. You can rent that show for $4.99. At a one-time deal, it's for 48 hours, or you can subscribe for all of the content, all of the interviews for $12 a month, okay? So we're not leaving anybody out anymore. And for those that are asking, why do we charge? How do we pay for the site? You want me to go in my pocket and pay for it? Like, how do we pay to fly these guests in, to get these interviews and stuff? How are we supposed to pay for it? Y'all really want me in debt, don't you? I'm putting up a debt tracker. It's gonna be a public website that y'all can go to, and y'all gonna be able to track me paying down my debts like how Lexington Law does it. You know what I'm saying? When they knock stuff off your credit report. Well, they used to do that. Now I heard they done got bad. So don't. I'm not endorsed. I'm not endorsed to say that. Moving on. Who's next? Lala. How you doing, Lala? Lala has never made my program before, ever. Okay, I didn't expect her to be up here at all, because Lala is actually one of my favorite Instagram comedians. Yes, I love her personality. I love her big bubbliness. She's funny to me. I love her authenticism. I love that she's natural. You know, I love everything about it, even though I felt like her and Kayla Nicole were like neck and neck with their stuff. But she came out with Blame It On Quay, didn't she? Where's Blame It On Quay? The man in the wig? Where's that? And I'm calling him man in the wig because he ain't did nothing to me. Did he take off the wigs finally?
He still wears them from time to time.
He's still wearing from time to time when he being paid. Okay, cool. So he's pandering to the female audience in a wig, the same thing that Funky Dineva did, only to give y'all Q. Y'all would like it better if he was in the wig and the red lipstick with the mustache. Anyway, but Lala is one of my favorite comedians. This is her baby daddy. We're just gonna call him Huh? Tyler P. Tyler Perry? Oh. He looked like Tyler Perry's type. So it lets you know how much I do not care about her personal life. It's nothing catastrophic, but I did want to say this. Jasmine, you got this video blurred? Okay. It's audio. I did not like Lala, if you're listening. I'm a black woman. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. Okay? You're not a wife. You're a black woman with a child, a son. I did not like how she took to social media to emasculate her already non-masculine baby daddy and called him a wife to millions of followers in front of the baby. Go ahead, listen at this. Trigger warning.
I was like, you know what? Maybe it's not that bad because as far as I'm concerned, I already dated a woman. Okay?
What? When you did? Wait. When was this?
My kid is, my baby mama. Yes, child. It wasn't actually a woman, but the characteristics and stuff, like that. You get what I'm saying? What? Listen, feminine men exist. You know what I'm saying? So with that, it's one of those things to where I was like, it might not be that bad because I was already in I was already homo. Okay? So I'm just like, maybe it won't be that bad. But the only thing is, I'm just not used to having a detachable and detachable thing. So that's my only thing. But it won't be the first time that I've dealt with that.
So she decided to take to her social media, which is massive, after she sought this feminine man out who was already metrosexual, who she decided to DM, who she decided to shoot her shot on. He said yes because he's the female. She knew exactly what to do because she had to study his profile to do it. So you knowingly introduced him to your audience. You knowingly had a baby with him, a son, and then you get on social media because you're mad. Not at him, but at yourself, but you want to blame it on him because you decided to lay down with Tyler Perry. His name's Tyler P. This is why we as black women have that stank on us when it comes to, being bitter baby mamas. It's mainly because of our choices and who we choose to let skeeto in us. And then we want to project that onto the world like the world gonna help you do something about it. You wasn't listening to us when he was skeeting up all in you. Feminine. Because Jasmine said he feminine. Very. I don't like that. And then you got a son that you raising. What you gonna do? Tell your son that his daddy's soft? His daddy was your wife, your baby mama? And then your son gonna grow up to be a baby mama. Because you know why? He gonna want to be just like his daddy. Because what y'all don't realize is kids, regardless of how the parents feel, I know I'm a bastard child. It didn't matter what my mama said about my daddy. I love my daddy. I just love him. That's why a lot of us crave to be, I want my daddy. He could be drinking, he could be you love. You can't help that you love him. It is an unconditional, deep-rooted love because you come from it. And don't be surprised when your baby looking at you one day because he was like, Daddy ain't said nothing bad about you. When I'm with Daddy, he gonna start to resent you. Y'all got to start taking responsibility for who you're laying up with and who you decide to procreate with. And then take it to the internet to yell at us when he got 5, 6 baby mamas and stuff like that and got to put y'all in rotation. Can't rotate you on Christmas now. Yeah, everybody got to come to the house same time. You don't want to come? You shit out of luck. Who next, Dad? Who next? It's a cruel world we live in. Fat Joe was very shocked to see him speaking on anything regarding relationships. Oh, let me see what y'all talking about in the comments real quick. Let me see what y'all stay tuned. We got a big announcement. Not as big as Fat Joe, but it's big. No, I think it's bigger than Fat Joe. No, I don't know. Y'all tell me if the announcement bigger than Fat Joe or not when it come out. Okay, please, because he big. He drink Diet Coke. Semen smell like piss, probably come out brown like Diet Coke. Yeah. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Hold on. Love the haircut is sharp and smooth as hell. Thank you so much. He was feminine when they were dating. Yes, yes, yes. TK is genius. So are you, baby. So are you. Okay. All right. So, Fat Joe. Fat Joe decided to take to his little podcast where he sit out all day in them sweatsuits and his thighs are rubbing together and stuff, and his hair down there is musty, red streaks and stuff, brown streaks from all that damn Diet Coke and shit he drinking. He got the audacity to speak on women cheating and how a man. What did he say, Jasmine? Let's listen to what Mr. Diet Coke, heart disease advocate, had to say. Let's go.
There's some suckers out
You
there.
think it's a sucker if a man take a woman back
Hell
after cheating?
yeah, he's a sucker.
What?
Yeah.
What? Why?
The lady to take
Because the man.
And do. And do.
So
What makes him a sucker? I
this
really
is a
want to hear
great
it.
conversation. So a man that comes from nothing, who found a way to get himself out of that and do a little success in life, he gets with a girl, he makes her his queen, he treats her like his queen, he gives her everything, he hunts, goes out there, makes no excuses, no matter what the stress is, no matter what the case is, he come in the back to give her shit. She with her girls, she looking just as fly as her girls, this, that. You gotta understand, when that woman violates that, the man don't know how to handle that. And he just loses it. 'Cause he's like, yo, you violated that. I don't, because with no disrespect, if you're a provider, you're a guy that did, especially when you come from nothing. I'm not talking about a trust fund baby. I'm talking about a person who came up from nothing and said, all right, I'm going to share this world with this woman and give her everything equal, whatever we do. And then she violates. It's a whole nother way of forgiving this and this and that.
All right. So that came from Minister Fat Joe. He's pissed and angry with foundational Black Americans and says that foundational Black Americans didn't invent hip hop, the Latinas did. I'm like, they can't even rap. The Latinas can't even rap. Like, they sound like they got a speech impediment. Like, they tongue too big for their mouth. Like, they would say ABC and they're talking about Latinas invented hip hop. They invented salsa. Moving on. Real quick, sorry. I thought that was very bold of Fat Joe to say that, being that he's been with Penny, and it's what, Peggy, Penny? What's her name? It's always fat dude dating her own name, Penny, Peggy. What's her name, Jan? Huh? They call her Penny though, right now. I don't know, but that's her. Look at her. They all look like, what's that lady's name? They all look like Fat Joe, Kim Bella. These are like Kim Bella copies. Carbon copy of Kim Bella's. Right, short, tons of lipo. Double BBLs, all that and above. But according to Benzino, he said he hit your wife in the Dominican Republic. In the Bahamas. He said he hit your wife in the Bahamas. Said her and Dwayne Wade, baby mama, he flew out on his money. You were married to her at the time, Kim Bella 2.0, and he hit your wife all weekend. In the Bahamas. And that's the reason why you don't eat no coochie. I can't spin, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't spin. I ain't gonna be able to get back up in the chair. I gotta get a little mat because we in a new studio, it's getting renovated. But so we're gonna be on this white background for a little minute. But yeah, that's what I heard. So how she stay around 30 years? You think your wife was around 30 years and she ain't hit none of them other rappers? Huh? You think she ain't eating nothing else? You ate all the food. You think she ain't eating nothing else? And the way baby mama hit me and said that it went down too. And said they was hitting each other too. She had the audacity to deny. She said, yeah, Benzino had flew them out, but he just watched. I said, girl, you expect me to believe that Benzino, owning the Source magazine at that time, he was the multi-million-dollar man, okay? And you decided to travel on a plane to the Bahamas, a private jet to the Bahamas, and you mean to tell me you only slept with Fat Joe's wife and Benzino didn't hit neither one of y'all? You believe that, Jasmine? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Get out of here! Don't forget, guys, I got a major announcement for you guys at the end of the show. I can't wait. If you were on our New Year's Eve stream, you know what the announcement is, so just be quiet. Shh. We're going to show them something today. Shh. Y'all think I'm playing? All right, so last but not least, I need a trick. Cause I'm broke. I need a trick. I need a trick. I gotta put my glasses on, Jasmine. Hold on for a second. I need a trick. Yeah, I need a trick. I need a trick. Woo! Papoose was out here looking for a trick. And he got one. Yes, beautiful girl, beautiful, gorgeous girl. Y'all ain't gonna tell me Claressa ugly. I'm sorry, she's not. She don't care what 50 Cent got to say. At this point, the way 50 Cent running through women around here, I don't even think he really like women like that, in my opinion. Okay? Accused of doing some of the same things Diddy has been accused of, so I don't care. Everything but the baby oil. Everything's alleged, even my name's alleged. I'm just saying, that's what the baby mamas are saying. She's a gorgeous woman. And she cleans up well. Looking a little bit like Remy Ma, and Remy Ma ain't ugly either. Now, I'm sad to report, because here's the thing, the Christmas thing, we gotta go back to 2025. I'm so sorry about this, y'all. We gotta rewind it back. I gotta do one spin for this. We gotta rewind it back, okay? So the Christmas thing had me bothered, had a lot of y'all bothered. Claressa spent Christmas alone. She was live in the Louis Vuitton store buying Louis Vuitton bags and a duffel bag. Posted the receipt of the duffel bag online, had Papoose give her a Louis Vuitton box with a duffel bag in it, and forgot that she had posted the receipt stating that she bought the duffel bag that he gifted her. That she said, hey, can you get this online so people would think you bought me something? Okay, cool. I'm gonna sit down right here like this. All right, right there. Put the camera up. Let's go. Same way he was holding the camera for Remy Ma that she claims that he was not with on Christmas Day when they was in the store. And when this video came out and they put it in my DM and I posted it, the owner of this fur coat store deleted the video. He got a call mysteriously to delete immediately, but too late. Tasha K already had it, boo. Proof that they was together on Christmas. He was with his kids, his wife, Remy. He held the camera when Remy did her little video. But he trying to say, oh, this was 2 different days. He just had on, so the store owner just happened to have on the same shirt. And you just happened to not be around that day around Christmas. I personally think they're still sleeping together. That's just my thing. I'm just going to hold that right there. Something tells me in my spirit of spirits that there's some tender swindling going on, and I can't prove it. But it's in my spirit, it's in my DNA. Because when folks need money, Let's start with the $8 million deal that Claressa allegedly, well, not allegedly. Yeah, I got to say allegedly got, because we don't know if she got it, from Win Records. Y'all have to watch Claressa Shields' cousin's interview. Even though y'all had a disdain for her, I don't think she was lying on Claressa. And I'm going to tell you why in just a second, okay? It's all going to make sense. The Win Records deal, $8 million deal. Where would Papoose get $8 million from to give to Claressa for fights? When we got pawn shop receipts from Remy Ma of Papoose pawning, is this a chain or a jacket? A bracelet? A necklace? Remy Ma claims that Papoose pawned her bracelet because he needed cash. She said he was broke. She said he was broke. He didn't help with no money, no bills, no nothing. Remy put him out. He moves into Claressa Shields' apartment and start driving her car and wearing her jewelry. And she wearing his because she thinks that he bought her a chain when it was his chain. That's why she looked at him when he gave her the chain for her birthday. And she was like, well, where's your chain? I don't see your chain on you. Where's it? Oh, it's on me? Oh, but you said this was new. Doesn't matter. It's diamond. It's real. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So when Remy made this video here, and I want you to listen closely to what she says about Papoose in this video. Listen to his real name.
Every time you come up, mentions me, says anything, or do anything that I don't like, every time your current come up situation, I'ma drag you. And every time you bring your little girly self on here and saying something, I'ma drag you. Every time, Willie. I'm gonna drag you every time, Willie.
Willie. Because it was a few of y'all in my comments saying, Papoose name ain't Willie. It ain't Willie. Here she go lying again. It ain't Willie. Well, the reason people don't know his real name is because he goes by Papoose. And then when you look at his Wikipedia, it's like, what's his first name? It's a girl name? What is it? Shamel. Is that Shamel William Willie Mackey? Yeah, that's his name. And so that's why we weren't able to find details on Papoose and his financial records. And it took us a long time to get these. But when we got these and we saw that he currently owes and has not paid taxes for the past, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10, not 11, not 12, but 13 years. This man, what does that say, Jasmine? 3, what does it say?
I want to say it says.
That's the 180,000.
It's down here at the bottom. I can't read
You can't read it. Why you can't see it? Hold on, let me pull it up. Give me a second. Y'all see it? Yeah, this say Willie Mackey on the document. Willie Mackey liens, okay? Hold on for a second. We actually got 2 of these documents. Liens, okay? So this one says 100 as of last year, 182,492.59 okay? This is a notice of a federal tax lien under William Willie Mackey, okay? He also has an updated tax lien. You got that one, Jasmine? It's the second one. Okay, well, I don't know what this is. What is that? It's an outclaim deed? What that mean? Oh, so they took the lien on the property? Okay, so they took the lien on the property. We're going to get to the property in just a second. But there's an updated deed because there was 2, Jasmine, that I gave. Okay? One says $180,000. The other says $309,000. No, I think that's the 180 again. What a 309,000. Hold on, let me send it to you, Jasmine. Wait a minute. I thought I sent it to you. I know they look the same, but we gotta have the receipts up because you know he gonna try to use Claressa money to try to sue me. And we got public record. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Da, da, da. It's on your text message. I was trying to email it to you, but it wouldn't give me the email prompt at all. I don't know why. I think because I'm over my storage on Google. Yeah, absolutely. The words of Donald J. Trump. Yeah, absolutely. So we're getting it. Give me just a second. She got it. That's the $308,000. Okay. So there's a second tax lien. For $309,856.83. I can see that. You could just add it up. You just add it up and say go back because it say Willie Mackey only. You see how I say Willie Mackey at the top? Name of who? Taxpayer. Willie Mackey, but he ain't paying no taxes, so he shouldn't be called a taxpayer. He should be called a tax ower. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. And so these are just papooses. Now, the reason I think that this is a Tinder swindler, the reason I think that there's some tricking going on here is because when Papoose and Remy were together doing an endorsement in a fur coat show store the other day, she seemed very happy to be there. When I found her tax record, what is it? Yeah, let me see. How much is those tax liens? Remy currently has $622,474.76. Guess who's gonna pay it? Guess who's gonna pay it? The one, according to her own cousin, okay, that got a disability check when she was a kid for being just a tad bit off. Tad bit. Just a little bit. And so this is unfortunate the way they playing this little girl in her face. Same way she played in his face when she said she cooked for him and she made some white rice and spinach out of the bag and it was a sweet potato. I don't know what it was. I don't know what that meal was. After he had just eaten a full meal over at Remy's house the day before. He had spent time with her. Yeah. Claressa, I know you don't like me. That is okay. But I'm really sitting here doing you a favor. The man is not divorcing his wife. She's not divorcing him because you are the lick. He is going to help his wife to get out of debt using the money that you make from fighting. So in my opinion, he's giving you a fake $8 million deal, which is credit. It's there. But if you go win, you don't need it. There's no money. There's no money. Like he ain't got no hair under that hat. Just know she ain't got none. He ain't got none. And now it's just a lien. It's only a matter of time before they come take the house. It's only a matter of time before Remy be streaming on TikTok, asking y'all for cash apps. Papoose ain't gonna do it because Papoose can sell out here. He's pretty much a modern day gigolo. Ever since Love and Hip Hop fired them both, they've been down and out. That's why they were fighting. That's why they didn't want to be with each other, because they was broke. Yeah. That's why she was around here sleeping with the help. She been sleeping with the help. It didn't make no sense. That's why she went and got a Papoose 2.0. So she was used to not dealing with the trauma or repeating the same behavior. That's why her nigga look like him. But now she back with him because he loves Remy and she loves him. And I know this because why did Remy withdraw the divorce? Why is the divorce withdrawn? They not divorcing nobody. They finna pimp you. I wouldn't be surprised right now if Papoose went and took all them bags back that you bought from, baby, you know we can't have this right now. It's vain. Vain. You shouldn't be doing nothing like that. Gluttonous. Yeah, but I know you don't like me at all, Claressa. You ain't got to like me, but I know you're going to look up one day and say, we as winos told you so. We told you so. Now, the end, because this is the end of the relationship. I don't care how much she posts in more lies, the relationship is over. It never even started because he married. Never even started. Didn't even exist. I don't exist at all. All right, so check this out. I got a surprise for y'all. I got a surprise for y'all. I got a surprise for y'all. Wait, Jasmine, wait. Peaches, are you ready, baby? Is Peaches ready? She in the comments? Okay, Peaches. Wait, don't post nothing yet. So there's been a lot of talk out here about Miss Tasha K. Okay, and what Miss Tasha K got going on, and what Tasha K got coming up, and what is you doing? Miss Tasha K's this, Miss Tasha K's that. It's a lot of talk, but everybody watches. They never miss a show. They even get mad that they're blocked. I only blocked like a couple people. You know what I'm saying? I know what's going on. Everybody want to know what's going on. You watch to see if your name is being said. But anyway, that will never happen. Never happen. Ever. Because that old 2018 Tasha K is done. Gone. That was in my room, day one type, you know what I'm saying? Like, Teddy was laying on the mattress, like, then we moved into our basement and we started going live and, you know, y'all called yourselves the winos, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a whole historical movement. We've been doing this. This is officially our 10-year anniversary. This is our 10-year anniversary. Now, we have a specific date for that. And that'll be coming up soon. Don't worry about that. We're going to celebrate. But we've been doing this 10 years. We ain't new to this. We true to this, okay? Discipline every day, getting up, working, expanding, growing, okay? I don't give a damn who don't like it, okay? And I will be debt-free in 3 years. I will be debt-free in 3 years or less. 3 years, okay? And so that's neither here nor there. But I want to take a moment and thank you guys because none of this would be possible without y'all. Like, real talk. Like, seriously. From where we started to where we are now, y'all did this. You know, y'all show up to every show. You show up to every public show we got. Y'all are here, seated. Y'all support. A lot of y'all are silent watchers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all watch when ain't nobody watching, because it is just like, I don't want nobody to know but that bitch, I fuck with that bitch. You know, because we the same. But I did want to say this. I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for creating something that's just bigger than me. It's for y'all. And so without further ado, this has been long overdue. And the reason we are doing a studio rebranding is because we have to get the studio ready for our very own Wine on Wine! That's right, baby! We got our own wine! Yes, sir! It will be dropping this year! Yes, ma'am! Yes, sir! Why not we did that? So what we're waiting for is the layer. It's coming to the internet. It's in stores really soon. So without further ado, listen. Peaches, drop that link, drop that motherfucking link for these winos and let them know. You take down. I'm so short. Listen, I just got to brag a little bit because, like, this took a year, actually almost two, to make this y'all's. On the back, it says to the winos. Now, I know you're probably wondering the name is Leia. The name is Leia. Yes, it is a sparkling wine. And I wanted a sparkling wine, something that pours nice like a champagne, because we got everything to celebrate, everything to be thankful for, everything to be proud of. And for that reason, from here on out, we only drinking our wine. So what we're doing, because we're finalizing some licensing and stuff. You know, it's not easy getting licensed for alcohol, okay? But it's ready to go, all right? You guys are gonna put your name on that list. Just put your little email in. And when the wine is available, my signature bottles will be sent directly to you all, okay? Yes. So they'll alert you when they're ready to go on sale. You guys can order cases, you can order bottles, whatever you want. But bitch, when I tell you, I wish we could play that song that we made it. I wish we could play that song. Then we made it. It's laying back. Junior got a good life. Don't even stop worrying about that. Junior got a good life. I got to remind him sometime that he was mama and stuff like that. But yes, this is how we opening up 2026, okay? Leaving all that other stuff behind. Baby, yes, we have been working on crafting this for almost 2 years, and we got to something that is elegant, that is good. The celebrities have tasted it. They love it. They said it pours like a $200 bottle. It's not going to be $200. I'm not doing that to y'all. I wouldn't even do it to myself because I would not buy my own wine if it was $200. I'll be like, we're supposed to do it. No, absolutely. But I can't wait for you guys to taste it, to drink it. It's going to be us, and this is just the beginning. So stay tuned. And what if y'all talking about in the chat? Hold on for a second. Wait a minute. I'm so happy, y'all. A little girl like me from Panama City, Florida, that was in the 9th grade 3 years, got her own wine. My own wine given to me by my winos. I'm just so excited. So you go to the website. I'm gonna pin the website and just sign up. It's Islea Wine, ISLEAWINE.com. Islea Wine. It means island of wine. It means island of wine. Yes, baby. Because, I'm always somewhere on an island. Absolutely. Yes. So listen, we'll also put it in the description box if you're just getting here, okay? But I just want to take the time out to say thank you, guys. Thank you to us. This is bigger than us. And there is nobody, nothing, or no person that's going to make me put anything in jeopardy again, okay? I'm a grown woman. I'm about to be 44 this year. I'm embracing my middle age. Not old, middle age. And I love it all, and I wouldn't change it. I'm embracing my face, my natural body, okay? My natural butt. I ain't finna show that because we don't sell that. My natural lips, my natural nose, my natural hair, boo. All of that. Still winning. Gonna win. Now. Ooh, yes, sir. So stay tuned for the drop date. We'll do a drop announcement. Y'all be like, y'all check your email. Now, here's the thing. If you're not signed up on the email and this sells out, there ain't nothing I can do. Y'all got to wait till they bottle some more. I'm sorry. Ain't nothing I can do. So you better first come, first serve. I did give it to TashaKLive.com because they are VIP winos, so they get everything first. They get ticket sales first. They get merch first. They get all of that first. Exclusives first. I tell y'all, $12 is the reoccurring rate. For those of y'all that ask, why do you charge for TashaKLive.com? Because we have to pay for it. We have people that run that site. What are we supposed to do? So when y'all be like, I ain't got 20, I ain't got 40. So we got a rental option now for $4.99 if you just want to watch one show. That's fine. You can watch that. Just like we're about to head over there right now. And I'm only doing one advertisement today, Jasmine. That's mine, okay? Okay, we'll get back to Friday with our sponsor ads and stuff like that. But I do want to say we're about to head over there right now. We're deep diving into this Donnie McClurkin lawsuit, as well as Tyler Perry's, as well as Shannon Sharp. This stuff is going to get thick. There is a rental price, $4.99. You can go to TashaKLive.com, the website, not the app. The apps will be made available, so you can purchase through the app later this year. So just stay tuned for that. That's coming too. So you can just subscribe by downloading it from the Play Store or Apple Store. But in the meantime, go to the website, TashaKLive.com, because you're going to get this wine. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. Okay? But we got some things we can discuss. We got to discuss over there that we cannot discuss over here. Okay? Because we need our YouTube channel. We need it. But thank you guys. I love you. Again, happy birthday to Miss Lisa Crockett. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday. Happy New Year, winos. Happy New Year, winos. We don't know how to act. Make sure you put your name on the email list so you can get notified when Islaya Wine drop. When Islaya Wine drop. I love y'all. Thank you to my entire team. Now I got a motherfucking go. Bye.
Stressed out about anything, including debt. There's so many other detriments to our lives, our health, our family, our friends, all can see it on us. And then when you become debt free, you can start focusing on things that truly make you happy. It really is true happiness. I've had many individuals make up with family members after going through bankruptcy because they don't have the stress. It really changes your mindset and it allows you to have the freedom, the mental freedom to take care of what's really important. And I certainly recommend it for everybody because, as we all know, life is too short.
Tasha K. God is amazing, man.
Listen, you have been everywhere talking. What do you call yourself? The Kevin Samuels for the stud?
Yeah, they call me the #1 stud in the world. Yeah, I went through a lot to be myself.
Like what?
A lot. The world hates studs, Tasha. The world hates studs.
I ain't never
Ain't no
heard
sense
that
wearing my ass, niggas. The world hates studs. That's why they always trying to sexualize. They always think everything got something to do with you.
I've seen studs, but I've seen studs that have been with men before.
They ain't studs.
You finna piss them off.
If you gave some, you ain't no stud. I told y'all a long time ago, shit, to be a stud, you gotta be a virgin.
You said that you wanted to talk about Masika. Why you wanted to discuss Masika?
Oh my God, just in general. You make just look bad. You po. What camera I need to look at?
This one.
You po ho. Go sit your po ass down. You brought your po ass to Houston to your husband's funeral, trying to fight other over.
Listen up, active duty members as well as veterans. Miss Kanisha Hayes from Jacksonville, Florida, works for Florida Gateway Realty, and she can help you own a brand new construction home in Jacksonville as well as the surrounding areas. Now, all you gotta do is hit up Miss Kanisha Hayes with Florida Gateway Realty to see if you qualify for up to $2,000 in realtor rebate credit for a brand new construction home. And get this, with a VA loan, you may qualify for 0 down. That means nothing, nada at the table. And when you combine that, you can cover things like appraisal, binder money, as well as inspections with the rebate money. And of course, it's all depending on lender guidelines, but she gonna make sure she can get the most for you. So if you're in the Jacksonville area or surrounding areas that's near Jacksonville, hit up Kanisha Hay right after this video at kanishahay.com/veterans. We don't get enough liquid D3. We don't get enough vitamin D. And so I personally have to supplement this particular vitamin D that I travel with all the time, and I make sure that I never run out of, is 10,000 IUs, gluten-free, vegetarian, as a vitamin E and vitamin C base, okay? And so it's very highly absorbable. There are some fantastic reviews on shoptkdeals.com of women who claim that they couldn't even lift their arms. And by taking vitamin D3, which helps your body to absorb calcium, and the calcium feeds the bones, they can now raise their arms, they're less pain and things like that.